Hello everyone. Okay, mic is working. Hello Miraculous. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Let's see if I have everything that I need. Oh, nice. I was just missing some music. Okay, now I'm just gonna drink a little bit of my coffee before I start. Today I'm going to keep working on the environments for the Tribe of Stone. I want to at least give some color to the village part on this image, and then probably, I want to add more detail to this one, but I think I'm going to dedicate today to give color to as many as I can of these other environments that I did, because I would really love to have these colored for the video. Hello, Hungry. Oh, hell, that is so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm really pleased of how this piece turned out, especially the colors. They are so opaque and so vibrant, and sometimes I struggle with that, especially with the environments. So yeah, really happy about this one. And I really enjoyed painting these environment. That's why I really want to do more of these and add colors to the other sketches. I really want to show the vibe of this area, and the fact that you have some parts of the mountain region where it's very lush, like this one over here, and others where it's more like desert-like, or at least very dry. So there's only grass and there's no trees, probably also because of the strong winds, and it changes a lot. Also, I really want to do some parts that are more icy and they have snow. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm always happy when I can work on very different biomes and different areas with different climates. Okay, now I need to remember the layers here. I've been like sort of good with the naming them, but some of them are just numbers and they don't have any names. Okay, these are the trees. I think I'm going to... What is this? Oh, this is the line art. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to give some basic coloring to the houses. Might even start with just one color, just to have a base, and then add some variation after. Okay. Hope your week is going well, guys. I was kind of like productive on Monday and on Tuesday. Yesterday I had I managed to do some things, but I I wasn't really motivated to draw. I had the plan of doing a few more concepts for the art swap video with the Cryptic Galapagos. But yeah, my creativity bar was super low yesterday, so I decided to instead doing the editing for the vlog, which I usually do on Friday. And I think it was a great idea because it was a very mechanical task, and it can be creative, but especially at the beginning when you're just cutting down the footage and seeing like what parts do you want to keep, it's very like straightforward and almost like slightly brainless. So I did that in the afternoon, and yeah, super happy that I did because I already have the whole vlog ready. I'm just missing, of course, today's footage and tomorrow's. And I think tomorrow I'm going to probably draw a little bit more and then do the final editing. And if I'm like super good, I will be able to again have the weekend free from any like deadlines, and I can do other stuff or just draw for the pleasure of doing it. That's why I like to give myself tasks and put down lists, to-do lists, but I never follow like a very strict schedule because I might not feeling like doing something one day, and I still want to be productive. So I think that's the best way, like recognizing that maybe you're in a mood for something more admin-like or mechanical, and do that instead of forcing it to be creative, and then probably you have to redo everything that you did because it wasn't really inspired. I actually always did the same professionally as well, because there are some tasks when you work as a concept artist or illustrator that are more like less creative and more like as I said, brainless. It's just a matter of even just like organizing the PSD files and things like that. So whenever I felt that I had no creative juices, I will try and do that. So as soon as maybe like some ideas and some creativity was back, I was ready to go. Especially for storyboards, because a lot of time is used for creating the base, like layers, and with the rectangles with the shape, the right ratio in which you're going to then draw. So I used to like prepare those, or even just rename layers, clean up some of the files, stuff like that. And I must say that even if I still need to be creative and think about it, but this kind of task that I'm doing now feels a little bit like a coloring book, so it's very relaxing. I'm trying to do 2D too right now. I draw simple objects like an hourglass and a chalice, but I have a difficult time doing it. My brain goes, I want to do that in 3D. Oh yes, I totally understand that. I'm the same, but of course like opposite. Like the other day, I was trying to get back into Blender and to prepare some assets to help me out on these environments. And every time I think like I need to set aside some time, like at least once per week, to just to play around in Blender, because every time I leave it for months, I come back and I struggle so much, and I too keep thinking like, oh, why am I here? I could do this in Photoshop. Ah. Oh, my hand is hurting for coloring all these small houses, but I'm almost there. I'm keeping them quite simple because I mean they are pretty small overall in the whole image, so I see no point going crazy and try to be super precise. Okay, I will definitely also add more trees later, but for now I am just going to add a little bit of variation. Like some of these towers, I can easily imagine that they might use stone also for maybe this tower for the castle. Probably some of the maybe like bigger buildings. Oh, I forgot to add some color to these like platform here. Probably need to add some small boats. Just gonna put down the shapes for now. Which is so difficult to draw boats. Mostly I'm doing a pretty hard course about body mechanics animation. Wow. The course has a lot of more examples of common movements, lifting something up, pushing something, falling over than most. Nice, that's really important. I think, like, as you said, common movements, but they are so common that you will need to know how to make them, because it's very common for a character in a game to be lifting something, maybe like pushing a door or pushing an object. Ah, the guy's animating a super cute penguin. Love that. Nice. Yeah, I love when in the tutorials they they also decide to make you do something that's really interesting, because that, I don't know, at least for me, that helps me going and helps me be interested, and also curious to reach an end. And being that I'm doing the same thing that they're doing, or maybe like something different, I don't know. I love when they're doing they're creating a subject that I'm really inspired by. Hmm. I've always imagined the roofs of being warm in color. So I'm just trying to add some variation, but keep them in this warmer tone. Okay, now I need to find that, I think it was one of these, the brush that did the trees. Yeah. I don't know why. Sometimes it just puts one of the trees upside down. Okay. And I also wanted a lot more trees here in this area. I love when in towns you can't see the roads, but you can trace it. Oh yes, yeah, you can kind of like you can understand it by how the buildings are built. Yeah, I love that too. In fact, that actually reminds me that I definitely want to work on the terrain of this village a little bit more, because I also want to add some like smaller plants, almost like bushes. Not everything will be just grass and trees. I don't know if this is the... Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, let me see here. I should have something. Maybe this one? Okay, yeah, this could work. But definitely another color, something lighter. I don't know, it looks like a place out of a fairy tale, probably because of the pointy roofs. Like this, actually this is like a very, very tiny, not even like a mountain, it's a very like tiny, tiny hill, and these are tiny people. I need something more like mud on the ground. is purple. Shouldn't be purple. Okay, nice. I really like how it's turning out. But I definitely want a little bit more grass in this area. This is basically my end goal. I want to model something like this and then run up and down over the hills through the village in the game engine. Yes. Oh, yes. That's such a great goal to have. And it definitely takes a lot of time and a lot of work, but I know you can do it. I know it. Game's pretty much done then. What else would you put in the game? Nothing more is needed, yeah. The objective is just live in the village. What more? What more would you have? Like, everything's perfect here. Let's see if I can add a little bit of light to these roofs. We have these kind of like strong light coming from up here. Let's see. Okay, it helps a little bit. It's not super precise, but it definitely helps with reading a little bit better the individual roofs. want to use too much time to add details, but at least to this water I wanted to add a little bit, not to leave it super flat. Should probably use a reference of some kind, but for now these will do. Okay, I think I'm going to stop here with this one for now. As I said, I would really love today to add some basic colors to maybe at least a couple of the other environments, and yeah, I will probably come back to these and add details. Also, I want to work on the line art. I don't think I will like try to clean it up much, because I don't mind the messiness of the lines, but I think I'm going to give it a different color rather than black to blend it a little bit better. But yeah, I think I am going to save and switch to another one. Why not? I'm thinking of doing either this one, which I imagine this one being one of the like highest peaks, so there's ice, there's snow, so it's very different from the other one. Or maybe one of these with the people. This one will be good too. Let me just drink the last sip of coffee while I think. Okay, let's do this one, because I think this one is really striking, like the environment, and I love that there's a character with the creature here, and you can kind of see that there's a settlement like inside the mountain. So I think this one is really, really nice, and I will definitely use it for the video. And I would love for this one to have colors. This one too, though. Now, okay, let me just, yeah, let's stick to this one. I'm trying to think of the general vibe of this one. Seeing these, I think I'm going to add a few like flowers here and there. Mountains, I'm gonna keep them of these color probably. Maybe add a little bit of snow on some of them, why not? Okay. Okay, we have the general vibe there. Now I just need to understand. Okay. I was thinking of maybe using these layers, but I think I'm gonna create new layers for the colors. Okay, starting with the sky. Yeah, maybe something like maybe a little bit more blue, less green. Then we have this one. It will start to have the actual color that I want for the rocks. Or something like a little bit warmer. And then we have, oh, okay, yeah, I don't have a layer for this one because I left the base color. I have these foreground area and the characters. Okay, let me just another layer for this part over here. Okay, now we have all new layers for the colors and just the line art, which is great. Okay. I would love to keep that those like vibrant and very opaque colors that I use for the other scene. Let's see if I can do it for these one as well. Okay, kind of like where this is going. For now, I'm gonna concentrate on these mid-ground rock, and then I'm going to do the one that's closer. Maybe not. Oh, maybe yes. I think I'll probably switch to another brush really soon. This one's not bad. Especially for like putting down the the general shadows, like big shadows, but I'm not able to do a lot of like detailing and adding a texture with these brushes, so I think I'm going to keep using it for now and then switch to something else. The ones that I've used in the other image were so fun to use, all the trees and foliage. Probably use some of those here as well, because I definitely want to add some grass and some plants. Nice sky color, thank you. Yeah, I really like these this kind of like pale, almost as if it's a little bit overcast. I like it. I think it suits the scene really well. Definitely want to do one with a very vibrant blue, like this one or this one over here. I think something like this will be great for one of the other scenes. Trying to see if I have other brushes that maybe I forgot about to do some more like rock textures. Okay. Okay, definitely like this one with this type of like detailing. It really works without the line art. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start working on this one. I want to try a few different brushes. Because I still have to find something that really works well with what I want to do. Hello, CJ. Hello, welcome. What is this? I don't see a lot of nice brushes to add some rock effect. I think I'm going to have to just to do it myself. Maybe this one that I'm using. Okay, this one could work. No, it is too striky. Yeah, probably this is one of those that you have to use on a bigger scale. Just trying to build a sort of like a basic layer with these textures, and then I think I'm going to go over it with other brushes. But this one is kind of fun. It feels like I'm using an actual brush, but sometimes it doesn't have a lot of paint on it, so it feels like I'm dry brushing. Down here is where I will definitely add some grass. In fact, why not do that now with some of the foliage brushes? Have these block in with grass. Then I'm going to scatter a few flowers as well. Oh, that's too much. Hello, Marco. Don't worry, I know you're very, very busy today. So thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Just here to say hi, and this is amazing. Amazing job, Alba. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Just vibing, having fun, trying to make something that really like shows how I imagine this area. Hello, Arcade. Welcome, welcome. Oops. Oh, so very sleepy today. Oh, yes, I totally understand. Hey, goat! We have our goat friend here, and I feel that these guys are just checking out the landscape appearing in front of their eyes and probably judging my work a little bit. Yes, speaking of sleepy, I've entered this loop in which I'm waking up so early, and I get up early, and then at like 10 p.m. I'm a zombie and I need to go to sleep, and then the cycle continues. And it yeah, like, okay, it's nice to wake up early, like, oh yeah, you have more hours to do stuff. But I feel so sleepy at like 12. Like 12 p.m., not 12 a.m. Even at like 11 a.m. I'm starting to think about, hey, what about a nap right now? What about it? Okay, time to flip the canvas. Okay, it still works. Yay! We have one hot day today in between rainy ones, and I'm immediately so out of it. Here, like, yesterday was quite hot. Today it's much better, but it's so dry. Every day is the same. There's always the sun. You wake up and it's like, oh, it's sunny. And it's been like that for weeks, and I feel like I'm stuck in a time loop, and every day is the same day. If I didn't have the live streams, I think I will probably be going crazy, because I will actually think that that day is the same day every day. So at least I have this schedule. I have you guys to remind me that, hey, it's Thursday. So bad. I need a very opaque brush. Oh, maybe this one. Hello, Rikara. I missed so many streams and had no time for art lately. Oof. Yeah, I get you. I'm going to lurk today. Well, thank you so much for being here, and happy lurking. It's always good to have you guys just, you know, keeping me company. Never feel pressure to leave a message. I absolutely welcome the lurking. Sometimes you just want to hang out, just to being there, check out what the streamer is doing. So thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, I hear voices. Oh, it's my neighbors. Sorry if you can hear someone. I think... I don't know what they're saying, but they're, of course, decided to chat just in front of my window. And even if I close it, I can hear when there's someone outside talking. I can still hear them because these windows are a bit old. So apologies. Your neighbors are chasing the fame of Alba's dreams. They're like, oh, she's here. She's there. I'm actually pretty happy of the neighbors that we have where we live now, because they're all very like normal people, which, you know, sounds like it should be like that every time. But oh boy, the place where we were living before, our neighbor, the one that was downstairs, he was a bit cuckoo, a bit crazy. One of those neighbors that, like, they will love for you to even like stop breathing, because even that is too much noise. And watching TV at like a very normal volume at like 7 p.m. is absolutely unacceptable. Yeah, that type. But basically, I had like a lemon grab as my as my downstairs neighbor. So yeah, pretty happy about the neighbors in now. Hope no one moves. Everyone stay put. You're going to live here as long as I do. I remember when I scared that guy getting in his place, yes. He was, what was it? Was the washing machine or something? Like there was a leak. And I mean, we were renting, so it's not really like our responsibility. Like I can only just tell the landlord, and then you guys can speak from there. That's not my job. He was just so like, oh, you have to solve it now. Yeah, how? And I think it was when you basically said, okay, show me where's the leak. and he didn't expect that. I'm one of those silence-loving neighbors. But I don't complain about people. Instead, I try to find a house to buy so I can have my quiet. Yeah. So back to the lurk. Yeah, living in flats, it's quite hard. We used to live in a ground floor flat, and the people upstairs, which I think for the time that we were there was like a couple of different families living upstairs, but every single one of them, they all, I don't know what they were playing. They were playing like bowling in their living room and walking on like probably their, I don't know, with shoes. I think something that came out is that in that building you were not allowed to have hard floors, like only carpet throughout the whole flat, apart from the I think the kitchen and the bathroom, but the rest of the house had to have carpets, and some of the tenants upstairs actually removed the carpet without permission. So it was so loud. I felt like, I don't know, they were all walking with cowboy boots or something like that. I was like, what's going on up there? Now my only like upstairs neighbor is actually Marco, whose studio is just above mine. So I get to complain to him if he's making too much noise. I like hearing my neighbors play music. Yes, because I do also play music. Like we all in the building agree on acceptable noise making schedules and levels. That's fantastic. Hey! No, don't worry, Marco. It's just the sometimes, okay? But I mean, I always have the noise cancelling headphones, so it's rarely an issue. It's only when you play like virtual drums. Marco dropping cans upstairs. Yeah, he has like a whole wall full of cans, and sometimes he drops some of them. I'm looking for glitter brushes. Hopefully there's a way back from this rabbit hole. There isn't. There isn't. You're lost in there. We will try to drop some kind of rope for you to come out, Miraculous. Ah. Yeah, when you start like looking for brushes, it's like, oh. I remember looking for some for Procreate, and I think I spent like an hour looking, and every time it's like, ooh, nice, ooh, ooh. I love that you can use the Photoshop ones on Procreate, but a lot of them don't behave in the right way, or like how you expect them to behave. So I have a few that I really like using that I can't use on Procreate because they either like lose a little bit of the texture or some of the settings. So I was looking for some like brushes that were created for Procreate, and yeah, that is a rabbit hole as well. think we will need some more like harsh shadows on this one. My fear is it got a little bit too messy, so I might cover some of the brush strokes. Ooh, one person, Draneria, made one that mimics the surface of metal objects. Whoa! Nice. I want that too, yeah. I'm gonna just write down the name. Because I want to check that out. Whoa, it's 4:30 already? I thought it was just 4 p.m. Oh. Oh, well. Because I wanted to get a few of these, not done, but at least put down some basic colors, but I got very into this piece over here. Okay, I like the color palette. I just need to understand what's going on here. These would be Okay, I think I prefer it now. Before it was a little bit strange and confusing. Now it kind of looks like there's some stairs. Something like that. Still a little bit strange, but it's fine. And I think I want to make this part darker too. Okay, this part I kind of want it to be, yeah, there you go, a little bit darker. These roofs are so cute. I think I made them a little bit too big, so I'm just gonna paint over them. Because otherwise maybe it will ruin the scale of the whole image. So let's keep these gnome hat roofs a little bit smaller. Ah, yes, much better. Even maybe add some here. And a little bit of the underneath of some of these protruding houses, which I think of these as one part of the house, and the rest is inside the mountain. As well as the rest of the city is probably all inside. Okay. Let's see it without the line. Yeah, it works. It works much better without the lines. I'm tempted to do a little bit of this foreground here. gonna have to close the curtains because I'm starting to not see. Okay, now I can see. Especially this like foreground part, which is very dark. I could only see a glare. Oh, look who's here. I was thinking actually, hey, it's 40 past 4. She's not here. What happened? Cat is like, it's so hot, I'm not even hungry anymore, just tired. Honestly, yes. What's the name of your cat, by the way? Her name is Yarnam, like the city in the game Bloodborne. My partner actually named her because she is his first pet, so I thought it was, you know, the perfect thing for him to have the honor of giving her a name. Okay, now I want to... there you go, this one. To have a very like dark grass here, just to separate a little bit better the foreground from the rest. Oh yes, I have these. Okay, maybe this one? A little bit better. Okay, yeah, I think this works. Maybe I'm going to add some darker brown color here. Hello, Drac. Hello. Welcome, welcome. That looks so great. Thank you so much. I'm happy that you like it. Yeah, I'm slowly progressing with this piece. I'm happy where it's going. I think I really like the light. It will need some more work, but it's a good base. Now I really want to add some colors to the characters as well. For that, I'm just gonna use this one. Let's see. Actually, I'm just gonna open the file where I have the characters so I can check the colors. Environment could it be this one or this one? Huh. Let's see if it's this one. Oh yes, okay, nice. So not you. I need the guys with the goat. Ah, there you go. Maybe you can use a darker red. Oh yes, I like that. I like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to give the guy here some dark red. That's a great idea. Thank you. Yeah, I think you're right. It will work really nicely with the colors of the background. Okay, so I think I'm going to take this color for the boots. This, maybe the hat, and he has some fur. Ooh, something like this. So nice. And we can have a very like maybe dark gray. Maybe like this one. It's too saturated. Yes. Let's go with something a little bit more green. Hello, Goose. I'm so late. Sorry. Oh no. Almost done. Almost. I think I'll probably work on this one more eventually. We are almost to 5 because I got lost into adding details on this one. My intention was to maybe like add some very basic colors to at least another one of the environments that I sketched for these tribe of druids. But yeah, I was enjoying the process here. But yeah, almost done. And then we have this one, which I've added some more trees and a few like very basic colors to the village. Really like this one. So I wanted to not this one, I really wanted to work on these because these in my mind is all like full of snow and ice, so it's very different and it shows really well. Like all 3 of these images show really well the all the different types of landscapes that there are in the region of the mountains. Oh, you're so right, Miraculous. Don't forget to leave a like. If you're watching on YouTube, you can leave a like on this live stream. So yeah, it's free and it helps me a lot. So leave a like. Thank you for the reminder, Miraculous. I always forget. I always get too absorbed into the drawing, the painting, and the art making, and I'm like la 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 la, and just not thinking about anything else. Yeah, I think the red works really well, and just to integrate them a little bit better into the environment, I'm just going to put them in shadow. I will probably do the same. Just make these darker, and yeah, probably will have a slightly lighter color here. I will probably also do another thing. These, just adding a little bit of not even fog, but it's like an atmospheric perspective, and just adding some of the thickness of the air separating these parts where these 2 characters are walking and the rest of the environment. Yeah, okay. Think, as I said, I'm going to stop with this one for now and start working on this one. Okay. Let's start with I think this reference over here will be, it was the main reference for this image, so I'm going to use it for the colors as well. Okay, trying to find the most opaque of these ones. I think that's the one. I'm gonna start with this basic layer, just to put down the shape of these faraway mountains. Probably I'm gonna go up a little bit here. Yeah, another very tall one. I think it will be interesting. Yes, I'm coming. Mm-hmm. Okay. I really love to paint mountains, so I get very into it. My cat is just right next to me, looking at me like, excuse me. I am hungry. I require sustenance. Okay. Okay. Let's save, and I'm going to take a very quick break so I can feed my cat and probably grab some more water, maybe a snack. Let's see, but yeah, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. I'm back. Nom, nom. I had a biscuit and now I'm ready to continue. I also want to already give some general color to this tower, and yeah, maybe again like a slightly warmer gray. Will work. The shower keels reminding me of Moomin books, and maybe it's the current color of the background. Ooh, you know, I never like read anything about the Moomins. I was like aware, I was made aware of their existence only by like stationery with like the theme of the Moomins. Moomins. I'm very, very ignorant on the subject. Oh, my O's are turning into P's. That's my bad. So it's the shape keeps reminding me of Moomin books. Ah, there you go. It's a very nice style of art. Yes, it is. It is. Like I keep seeing. For example, I went. I think it was last year, the beginning of this year. I went into a rabbit hole of the stationery in general, which I'm always in that rabbit hole, but especially of the brand Hobonichi, and they make these covers for your planner, your journal, and there was a whole selection of those covers and also the planners, all themed around the Moomin. And they had stickers and they had like a few prints. It was very nice. Hello, nobody. Okay, I think I'm going to start working on the snow, which I'm going to do on a separate layer. Let's see how this goes. I'm not used to paint snow, honestly. I think my halfling adjacent fantasy people would dress like a Stuffkin plus Little Mai. Stuffkin. Ah, okay. Yeah. As I said, I'm very ignorant about the Moomin universe. Ah, okay. Okay, I think it's a perfect outfit. I'm just looking at some images online. I think it's perfect for like a halfling kind of people. I love the hat. What's a moomin? They're trolls, I think. Snufkin is my icon. My man just leaves each year for a big fishing trip, and no one hears of him for months. Honestly, goals. That's like that what I want for my life. Just disappear for a few months. No one contact me. Leave me alone. Okay, let's see if I'm able to pull these off. It's not easy to paint snow. First I need to find a good brush. I think this one might work. Mummies are great, the old ones, not the 3D animated ones from like 2017, but all Mummy stuff from before that. The stop motion is gorgeous. I absolutely need to check that out. My attention is all on Mummies now. We are very, very focused on Mummies. What's heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? Well, they are both a kilogram. But imagine the mass of 1 kilogram of feathers. That's a lot of feathers. Concentrate the feathers into a cube. Oof. Yeah. Wouldn't the size be cheating? No, if you're talking about weight, no. Because you're talking about weight and not mass and how much it occupies. But yeah, definitely. I actually don't know how many feathers would you need for a whole kilogram. Quite a lot, I can imagine. Okay, this brush is not bad for adding snow. We're talking about kilograms. Why has this arisen something within me? Now I want to add a little bit of shadow to this snow. I think this color is alright. Okay, I think this brush is going to work a little bit better to put the snow on top of the rocks here. Okay, definitely want to add some more snow in the background. And let's go with this one. It needs to be a little bit darker. Gonna play Among Us now. Oh, nice. Have a good game session. I also want to play some games this evening. Feels like I'm painting like a desert, but with the snow colors. Yeah, I haven't done many snow landscapes. So I'm definitely having fun. I want to be able to reach a point where this doesn't need the line art, but yeah, it's still a little bit far away from that. be... I think this one might be too big. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Okay, that is definitely tricky to do a landscape like this one. Probably it's tricky for me because, as I said, I haven't done many snowy landscapes, so I don't have a lot of experience in how to properly do it. But I definitely need to learn since the tribe of stone lives in the mountains, so I will need to do quite a few. Let's flip the canvas, see the horror. Oh, okay. Okay, I can accept that. It's so relaxing too, just to paint, especially like a scene like this, because it doesn't have a lot of colors going on. It's pretty nice to just focus on the light and where to put the different shades. Okay, now I really want to add a little bit of texture to this rock here. Gonna keep the line art visible but make it very transparent. I'm gonna add some clouds before I go, because I think the rest is already looking pretty nice. It's just the sky is really flat right now. So let's see what we have here. Also, I want to add something also in front of the very far mountains. Okay, very last few things that I want to add. Okay, need to stop, otherwise I'll keep going and keep adding small details, which is something that I'm going to definitely be doing, just to finish off the image. But yeah, I am really happy of this image and the other ones as well. But yeah, really happy that I was able to do some snow landscape. So now, yeah, we have this one, which again I will need to work on this one a little bit more too. And then what do we have? We have this one. Oh, this one as well. Nice. Yeah, I really like how this one turned out as well. I like how different they all are. And we have these guys over here, which the colors of this one will probably be very similar to this one, because I imagine that they are the same area, same landscape. And then this one over here, nice. And then we have these guys. Okay, I think, I don't know what I will be working on next week during the live streams. I'm going to probably decide maybe tomorrow and on Monday, because I would really love to sit down and write a little bit more about the Tribe of Stone, and I might do that during the weekend. So by doing that, I might have some new ideas. It will probably be something related to the Tribe of Stone, because I really need to crack on with the art so then I can make the video. But yeah, I don't know if it will be some more characters, which I also need, or I will keep working on more environments. Let's see. The snow feels like home, especially in this heat. Yeah, I would love to put my head inside of this snow. It would be so nice. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys, as always, for keeping me company. I'm really happy of the progress this week. I did quite a few environments. I'm thinking if I have anything else to add, but I don't think so. No. In any case, if I have any other things to share, I will be sharing them in the Discord. And yeah, guys, have a nice rest of your day. It really looks like it's been formed by wind. Oh, nice. Yes, I really wanted that. I wanted these to look like a rock formation that they then carved and sculpted to suit their needs, instead of being like something that they just build on top of a mountain. So yeah, nice. Thank you guys. Thank you for keeping me company today. I wish you a great Friday, nice weekend, and I'll see you around in the Discord, on the socials, and I'll see you next week in our next live stream, and on Monday for a new studio vlog. Cheers guys, thanks again, goodbye, bye bye.